And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Johnny Payne, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill, the big righty, Johnny Payne. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Hoerner with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. That one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. 2 out, space is empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Johnny Payne. Heaney back to work. Fouled off left side. Heaney with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that all-star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the all-star game, so he should appreciate this. Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Foul ball there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And there's a foul ball. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And ball 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 4th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Johnny Payne. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Bottom 4. So here's Horner now. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. To the right side. Throw on to Olsen. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Suzuki, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. Trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Man at first, one away. Liner stays at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good X and velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Payne back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Abrams tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Bush, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The Braves up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Jack Sawinski. And it's fouled away. Sawinski measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away. On the ground. Olsen takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swanson up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Oh, great stop. No play despite a great defensive effort, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a foul out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Little chopper rolls foul.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Johnny Payne. Pote back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Sawinski, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The Cubbies trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Alcantara at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Cubs are down quiet. Johnny Payne next up for the Braves.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one fouled off. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.
Payne was really fantastic in this ball game, both on the mound and at the dish.
So impressive to see a two-way player dominate like this, and even more impressive that he's able to do it at the highest level of the game. Love what we saw from him in this one.